Carolina.
Hey, who are they just ahead of?
But delivered.
Who
just
are they?
ahead of Air Force. They're behind Virginia. High-flying Virginia. So Carolina, which is as up and down as Carolina ever is in the first two games.
And find your rhythm. If you don't play for a week, rhythm is often lacking.
Well, there's your rhythm. Elliott, Cadeau, pickpocket of Jeff Spice. And Cadeau opens the scoring with a slam. One-man rhythm. Saw the starters for American. Colin Smalls, their leading scorer behind Rogers. And that bank shot will go. Jalen Washington guards him, and Rogers will try to take him into the paint. Top two goes for Matt Rogers.
You're not going to get as many threes.
Smalls trying to find somebody. The cutter was Lincoln Ball. Didn't realize how open he was. Finds Smalls for three in American, where he ties it. Hit 9, but the volume was too low for Dwayne Simpkins, the head coach in his second year. Here's R.J. Davis. Haven't said his name much earlier. That's going to change. And some small ball 5 and some 4 for UNC. Rogers can shoot from out there. He will. Back-to-back threes, and that puts American on top. Davis could be the Tar Heels' 4th all-time leading scorer tonight. Right behind Sam Perkins. There's Cadeau to sophomore. He and Seth Trimble Jr., and he's been rewarded as a starter.
Kevin, it might be greener, but
I see what you mean.
Yep.
There's a catch and shoot 3. That's good for Julian Iturbe. Great weekend of basketball, great sports weekend. Probably football plays for tomorrow against Wake. Rogers, another triple. Ooh. American lighting it up from deep. Ball wants to give it back to Rogers instead. Spins around. Lincoln Ball, the reserve. Buries it 2. Largest lead for American. This guy's got 350-er players on the floor, American. It's not a team built with transfers. Great find by Rogers. And Smalls has waited too long. Into the 5'9" point guard for some pay points. Washington at the other end. Finger rolls it home. Jalen Washington's first 2. Isolated with Washington. Trimble thinking about a help. Trimble comes to strip it away. Here is Trimble in the open floor. 2-on-1. He lays it in around Mayo.
Steals even better. The dig down. Trimble finally digging down, getting a little help on Rogers, who has been a tough cover, both scoring and passing. Trimble's able to dig down and take it away.
8-2 Carolina since the timeout. And here's another steal. Cadeau all the way into double figures instantly.
Cadeau, terrific. Just hands in the passing lanes. He's gotten quite a few of those. They need many more.
And a 10-2 run overall for UNC, back up 3. Drake Jones in the game with 2 fouls, leans in and scores. When they don't turn it over, American, they've been brutally efficient. 9 for 16 now from the field. Cadeau splits the 2. Top thrown down by the freshman Drake Bowell.
I mean, look, he's got a great feel for the game. I say he's kind of a floor gamer. He makes the right decisions, always looking for the open man, has great poise. I think that's reflected in that assist-to-turnover ratio.
Jones steps in, and back-to-back buckets for Greg Jones, a sophomore from Alexandria, Virginia.
It was the open shot. They're hard to make. No rhythm there.
There's Mayock charging into Lubin. Another good cut. There's Greg Jones.
Not imbalanced in any way.
Jones tripped up by Withers, deflects it to Cadeau again. Here's Davis. Eyes always up for the Carolina All-American. Davis missed it. Washington did not. 15 free throws. They hit 28 against Kansas Friday. Cadeau, wow. And he's got 15. He has just shoved his way into the lane.
He's just kind of lifted him just enough to split multiple times. Jeez.
Nice little teardrop. Elijah Stevens, second team All-Patriot League a year ago.
He's got to be that asset for this team. No pressure.
No pressure. Just do what you do. Stevens a 3. Stevens is 5 for 9. That's a career high. Free throw attempts into Lubin, and Lubin bangs it home. And Cadeau tried to throw it to him. Rogers knocks it to Washington. Oh, short jumper is good. So 7 attempts from the line or the field.
Carolina, in terms of how you need to get R.J. Davis more involved and active early in this one.
That's one way to do it. Let R.J. just dash down the field.
Strong off the bounce, takes care of it. But you've got to create opportunities for R.J. to do that.
How about that? Beautiful wraparound inside to Washington. 4 for 4 from the field. He was on the women's basketball staff a couple of years ago. 2 years here with the men's team as the director of team and player development. There's Jalen Withers with a chance for a three-point play at the other end for the Heels.
On the offensive end, or defensive end, excuse me, you can see communications up. There's a little bit more urgency in their rotations.
Huge size advantage. Lubin steps up into the rolling Michaels, knocked away by Withers. Then a late foul with 4/10 of a second to go on the shot clock. Carolina team preseason #1 to not making the tournament. Hoping Tyson could be that guy. Cormac Ryan was that guy for much of last year as Davis gets into double figures with 10.
You have to aggressively seek him out and assertively shoot him.
Mercedes good skip. Mayock rattles in a 3. He was 0 for 5, Matt Mayock. Tyson wants it in the corner. He gets it from Trimble. And he hits Carolina's first 3. Well, there you go. But they still lead comfortably by 16. Maybe another one here. Trimble. Well, the lid's off the rim now.
So the willingness alone to take the quick shot, I just think it changes how you have to defend.
Trimble left-handed. He's in the double figures.
Notice there's no help.
Turbe hit an early 3. And nowhere to go against Washington. Then throws it away. Davis takes it. Davis eyes up. Oh, left-handed find for Tyson. What a delivery by Davis.
You need to influence the game with playmaking. This is how you create rhythm. When you make more plays, you start to make more shots.
Rogers flying in. Americans still playing their tails off, but Carolina's just overwhelmed them as this game's gotten long. Washington. Fast and Furious, all about family, Corona, and maybe now zombies.
Yeah.
Trimble, once again, the C parts for Seth Trimble, who's got 13.
To run their stuff, little adjustment from Carolina, and American hasn't really been able to get into the counters within their offense.
Rogers left hand. What adjustment have you seen in Carolina in this half?
Sometimes they're allowing the guard to go underneath. Really simple stuff, right? That's nice.
That's it for 2. Tyson's second 3. Lead is 30.
Allowing the guard to just go underneath, which takes the roll away, right? Just a simple thing. It takes an option away of the little handoff.
And Cadeau, this is really going to fire up the crowd. On the deck up 30, then Washington. Cadeau nearly jumped right into him.
To realize how key it is that he's contributed. And then Washington, the energy, right? Read the play. Trimble's going to the basket. Do you relocate to the open spot, or do you occupy a block?
Well, there's Tyson again. It's Tyson's corner. His third 3 in the second half. Washington was thinking about another easy dunk as Stevens' miss is followed up by Rogers. Matt Rogers with 15.
It's a really good defensive play by Stevens. I think the initial is the biggest impact. When you walk out here and it's a historic place, but, you know, getting beat, what does that do for you? In the first half, there's things to build on.
You see about 700 jerseys hanging on the rafters.
The other
it's
side
hard
of that.
not to overwhelm.
When I transferred to UCLA, I walked up and saw 11 national championship banners, and John Wooden in a seat 2 rows back. Go ahead.
Off the Tyson miss. Cadeau. His first 3 lands. What's in the rafters at Penn State?
We went to the Sweet 16. The sad thing is we got to hang it.
Davis. 6 threes for Carolina. Even though he could be the all-time leading scorer at Carolina, got to be National Player of the Year to get blue. But then you have all these white jerseys. There's a finish for Ty Claude.
Yeah, it sweetens it a little bit, but Trevor's better.
Claude. Yeah, put back his in. There's 100. Well, he's thinking about a step on it.
He wanted that to go in, so you can say something as dumb as Holden Mayo. Come on, man.
By the way, also a Carolina alum. A minute to go as Claude muscles his way in. Holbrook will collect the rebound, and North Carolina absolutely bombards American in the second half. This was a 9-point game after 20 minutes. It's a 52-point game after 40.